this week, guys, I'm out chasing perch. Now, I'll give you a bit of a rundown on perch fishing. Firstly, I generally soft bait for perch. A whole plethora of lures are effective for them, and flies, but soft baiting is a really effective way of just covering the ground and fishing slow enough to sort of let the perch catch up. So, I have my standard soft bait rod. It's an 8'6", so I've got lots of length to get around all the snags and branches where I'm fishing. Spinning reel, and that's filled up with 6-pound braid. And at the end of that braid I've got a rod length of 6-pound fluorocarbon. At the end of the line I've got a jig head and a little soft bait. Jig heads vary depending on the depth of the water and the speed of the water. I generally fish quite heavy ones, like 1/8 and 1/6, just because I like to cast a bit of distance, get it down to the bottom, and then work that sort of bottom section. Paddle tails, T-tails, jerk tails and grub tails, they're all fine, but I do prefer the grub tails because they have a really good action and extremely slow speeds. As for colours, perch are very aggressive and they'll take just about anything, but I do prefer to use really bright colours such as bright pink and chartreuse here, because that lessens the chance of me catching brown trout. Just cast out and then just work the lure back slowly towards you and just cover the water. Work in a fan motion across the surface, just to cover all that water. If you don't get a bite, move on. Keep working the water and keep working down. Unfortunately not the target species. Nice brownie. Not exactly what I'm after, but still. Took a bright pink one. Not a perch, but that's 4-pound brown. Only target species. Beautiful perch. Oh. Digging in. At least these perch don't fight. There you go. Cracker perch. Absolutely scoffed that pink soft bait. Another thing about perch is when you do find one, there's often a few around. And they're all generally the same size. Like there's about the 5th one of those that I've just caught it from under this bridge here. Another important thing about perch is they like structure. So bridges, good one. Logs, weed beds. I caught a few around the corner, the larger ones. They're actually up under the bank. So it's another good thing about these soft plastics. Something that I'll do, I'll finish the retrieve. Before I lift the lure out of the water, I'll just bounce it up and down in the spot. Quite often you'll have them come out from under the bank, or following ones will actually hit it then. So I'll throw a few more casts and see what else I can. Just another thing to note as well, if you're catching these little ones, don't necessarily move out of the area, because the big guys are hanging around the schools of the little ones. And so if you're catching lots of little ones, there's most likely a larger one around the outside because they are cannibals. Good one. Cool fish, alright. Right, we'll throw them back. It also pays to mix up the retrieve. So I was doing a fairly consistent retrieve before and getting a few fish, stopped getting bites. And so what I've done is I've started pausing quite a lot. And then, boom, another one. From the big different, big old yellow eye mullet. Never know what's going to turn up, eh? Neat. Alright, throw him back too. Again, the bites are slowing down, so I've switched up to a little more natural thing. Cast out, as soon as it hit the bottom, bang, another perch. So just because you're not getting bites doesn't mean that they're not there. They've probably seen your lure a few times, so mixing up to a different colour or a different pattern can often work a treat. Yeah, another beaut. Lovely fish.